This blog was written by Tzvi Ben Daniel from our Spanish team, Un Rudo Despertar. The word Bikurim was popularized in the Messianic movement in the wake of Yom haBechorot, the day after Shabbat, when an omer of the firstfruits of the barley harvest was offered in the temple. Interestingly, the word Bikurim does not appear in this verse. The word, or rather the words, for firstfruits here literally mean the beginning of your harvest. It may surprise many to know that in the same chapter, just a few verses later, the word Bikurim appears, only now in the context of another appointed time, Shavuot. Bring from your dwellings for a wave offering 2 loaves of bread, of 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour they are, baked with leaven, firstfruits, Bikurim, to Yehovah. In verse 20, the lechem haBechorot, or the bread of the firstfruits, is mentioned, and in Numbers 28:26, the feast of Shavuot is called Yom haBechorot. Have we learned something wrong again? Not quite. The reality is that, thematically speaking, that the beginning of the harvest, those first fruits of the barley harvest offered during the week of Chag HaMatzot, the Feast of Unleavened Bread, from when we began to count the 50 days until Shavuot, may also be called Bikurim. So, if we want to define the terms correctly and accurately, it is important to understand that the Day of First Fruits is not called Yom haBechorot in the Torah. On the contrary, the day that is called Yom haBechorot is Shavuot. Finally, I will share the meaning of this word. Bikurim is the plural of the word bikur, which is literally first, as related to organic elements as animals, fruits, and plants. It is related to the root bakar, which means firstborn. In Egypt, for example, the 10th plague was called makat haBechorot, the plague of the firstborn. As expressed biblically, the first fruit of the womb of a woman is linguistically related to the first fruits of the earth.
Shalom, Torah fans! Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Tap the subscription button and the bell icon, and I promise to update weekly with in-depth biblical research. Be sure to download the new MichaelRood.tv app for both mobile and home devices for even more commercial-free content.